Hi, this is Brian Trachel here in Los Angeles at the Hollywood Bowl with my friend Dan Caro. I've known Dan for a couple years now, and we've talked about days like these. So to be back here, backstage, getting ready to go and play with one of the world's greatest guitar heroes ever is just going to be an amazing accomplishment. So Dan, as we sit back here in the Hollywood Bowl backstage, you're obviously getting ready. The show's going to go on in a few hours. The question I would ask is, how do you mentally prepare for that? Does it start the minute you got off the phone, or 5 minutes before? Because I know you approach life a lot of times where you let it happen. But I've got to know that you as a musician, you're probably very detailed, and there's a certain ritual and things that you do to get prepared, to get ready for that type of exciting show, and then you want to have the energy to go out there and wow the crowd too.
It's really the emotional intention behind the music and the performance. And I am somewhat of a perfectionist.
Right.
And I think that's apparent in my personality to a degree. But when I prepare for a performance, I just delve deep into the music. Fortunately, they provided me with a live performance of the tunes that I'll be playing tonight.
Okay.
So I got to hear a very current live version, basically an entire layout of what's going to happen tonight. And that always helps, so I just put that on repeat and looped it over and over and over and over again.
You didn't have a lot of time to do that either, right?
I didn't. They sent it on Thursday, so I've been working on it for the last 2 days non-stop pretty much. So, but really listening, and I haven't really had access to a drum set in the last couple of days, so it's been all mental preparation. And for tonight, as far as prepping for the performance itself, I'm excited. There's no denying that.
Right.
But rather than allow that energy to potentially invade and to corrupt my performance and allow ego to dominate and say, look at me, it's not about me, it's about the vibe, it's about the intention of the song, it's about the spirituality of the music and the performance and the camaraderie on stage, as well as contributing this to the audience and reciprocating energy. I try to recenter myself and go into a meditative state before I walk out, before I perform in the dressing room, and before I get out on stage. And I'll tell you what, the walk out is very humbling, and I still get nervous every time.
Sure.
And I've been playing music for 20 years.
Right.
And I still get nervous every time I do the walk to the drum set. As soon as I sit down at home.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure it's just like, getting ready for a big game, putting on the drums and getting ready. And you did sound check already today too?
Did sound check, yes.
Okay, so we've got all that and the prerequisites done. So now it's just a matter of time and getting prepared and having some fun.
Sure thing.
Yeah, so I think it's great, and I'm really, like I said, I'm very excited for you. I've seen you on stage with Wayne Dyer, and it's great to see you on a different type of stage too. I think with your talent, you're multifaceted, not only as a speaker, but as a musician, first, and really make a difference to get your message out there. So,
excellent.
So I wish you the best of luck tonight.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Let's ask a few questions about how we got here. So, Dan,
Well, I just got back from a long trip in New Orleans. I was doing some shows down there, and I get back to San Francisco, which is where I've just recently moved to, and Santana calls me basically as soon as I walk through the door. It's very interesting. I have no expectation of an iconic rock legend calling me, and invites me immediately to play with him 1 week from that day, or less than 1 week from that date, at the Hollywood Bowl, which is a phenomenal amphitheater out here in Los Angeles. And obviously I accepted, and it was a tremendous honor. He had seen me with Dr. Wayne Dyer on the PBS show Excuses Be Gone, and he and his wife Cindy Blackman, who's a phenomenal drummer and a hero of mine, a very influential player to me. They were both kind of floored by my performance, and they said actually that I played with naked joy, and they wanted to share that with their audience.
I just think it's amazing, you get like a kid, a chance to see such a great legend like Carlos Santana, and not only just see him up close, but to play with him.
It's phenomenal. And the Hollywood Bowl. I mean, all of it, not to mention two drummers that have been majorly influential in my life, Cindy Blackman and Dennis Chambers, who's been a phenomenal influence on me. Killing player, taught me a lot about groove and moving around the drums with ease. And I'm playing side by side with him tonight. And it's just ridiculous. Not to mention all of his musicians in the band are killing, and I can't ask for anything better.
Yeah, well, I've seen you play in Chicago, and I know you brought the house down there. And when I saw you go up on stage, everyone in the crowd was like, "Who is this guy? You know, who is he coming?"
Hey, Caro here again, just warming up, getting ready to go on stage with the legendary Carlos Santana. Been hanging out with the band back here, man, making some great connections and telling some good stories, and realizing that we're all connected. I mean, I know some of these guys, and they've worked with some of the cats I've been playing with for a lot of years, and it's interesting. So, like a big family here. So, gonna take the stage in a couple minutes here, about 10 minutes or so, and gonna rock it out.
What's going on, Dan?
About to hit the stage with Carlos, man. We're making the journey up to the stage. It's
all right.
It's a long walk right now.
Well, we'll watch you. Let's get up those steps and go make it happen.
So
awesome.
We're gonna rock and roll.
When I want to introduce you, I want to take just a little bit of time for you to introduce you to this gentleman, because he truly is extraordinary. It only comes from when you go into a place beyond excuses. And he's a testament of, his whole everything is a testament of spiritual traction. Not shucking and jiving, slipping and sliding, or making excuses. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I'd like to introduce you here. Come on. Please, I'm going to share a few words with you.
Oh, wow, it's such a joy and honor to be here. Thank you so much, Carlos. It's truly a gift. I was burned in a garage fire 30 years ago, and for the last 30 years I've been hearing people say it's okay for me to make an excuse. People wouldn't think less of me if I wouldn't give so much. And I say that's nonsense. I say so many people have come into my life that didn't make an excuse to contribute to the reason why I'm here tonight. It would be an insult if I were to make an excuse. I wake up every morning with the same choice everybody here has. And I choose to be positive. I choose to focus on the goal and have a great time doing it. And look, if I can play drums and I don't have hands because the fire robbed my hands from me, then what can you do? So look, I want to play some drums right now, right? So,
Carlos Santana and company at the Hollywood Bowl. Now we're heading back to the dressing room. Quite a phenomenal experience, I've got to say. I've never worked on a production this large. It was so mind-blowing, I can't even tell you. I mean, the audience was completely open and accepting, and Carlos obviously brings a very inspirational tone now, not to mention he's a killing guitar player, even after all these years. I mean, playing with this cat, playing with this band is really a dream come true. It's an honor it's phenomenal. So thank you to Carlos, and thank you, man. I just don't know, I'm elated right now. So I'm not going to say anything else, but it's been a great night.
I want to introduce you. I want to take just a little bit of time for you to introduce you to this gentleman, because he truly is extraordinary. Something that only comes from when you go into a place beyond excuses. And he's a testament of, his whole everything is a testament of spiritual traction.